Dash camera catch the officer lying and they forced him to quit his job. Let's get into it. Man, it's always a good day when a cop has to get fired or ends up quitting, man. It's always a good day, man. Get rid of these freaking pieces of trash who are literally being paid by citizens, bro. We pay our taxes and we pay them. They're public servants. They shouldn't be causing problems. Their main objective should be to keep the peace. Let's get into this video.
Welcome back to the Lackluster channel. This is an older story, but once again demonstrates the need for body cams and dash cams, both operated by private citizens and public servants. On August 28, 2016, was pulled over for an expired license plate sticker. The traffic stop resulted in the arrest and the seizure of 17 pounds of vacuum-packed marijuana. A short excerpt of the dash cam video was obtained from authorities by attorneys. The video starts as Officer Eric Schmidtke returns to Mr. vehicle to hand him a ticket.
Is it? Yeah. Okay. Before I let you go, do you have anything in the car I need to be worried about? No. Okay. Do you mind if I have my canine officer walk your car? Absolutely fine. I've done nothing wrong. Okay. I should be free to leave. Well, you're not free to leave. You're still on a traffic stop. Okay. Okay. I don't think that's right. I think I should be able to be free to leave. Well, you're not free to leave. So she'll do what she'll do. You don't have to get out of the car if you don't want to. The choice is entirely up to you. What that? You can have your driver's license back as soon as the stop is completed, okay? Well, it's completed because I'm not finished yet.
It's completed because he's not finished yet.
He doesn't want to get out of the car. So I let him know that we're going to have the dog walk around his car. He doesn't want to get out. He doesn't feel that he should have to. So I let him know that the traffic stop is not completed. So.
Okay. So what's going to happen is I'm going to stop the door alert you, and he'll dig, scratch, do whatever you need to get to it. Okay?
After a short back and forth with the officer on whether or not the traffic stop was over, a canine handler approaches and explains the upcoming search. Traditionally, officers can use the odor of weed to justify a warrantless vehicle search, and whatever turns up could be used as evidence in court. And that is still true in the minority of states where marijuana remains illegal. However, the legal analysis is more complicated in places where pot has been approved for medical or recreational use, with the be used as evidence in court. And that is still true in the minority of states where marijuana remains illegal. However, the legal analysis is more complicated in places where pot has been approved for medical or recreational use. With the legality of marijuana, odor by itself can no longer be considered evidence of a crime. For example, a recent case in Pennsylvania found that state police didn't have a valid legal reason for searching a car just because it smelled like cannabis, since the front seat passenger had a medical marijuana card. The search yielded a loaded handgun and a small amount of marijuana in an unmarked plastic baggie, and that evidence was eventually suppressed by the judge. Similarly, Colorado Supreme Court ruled that because a drug detection dog was trained to sniff for marijuana, which is legal in the state, police could not use the dog's alert to justify a vehicle search. All of that said, this incident was in Illinois and in 2016, and because marijuana was illegal at the time, the odor alone justified a warrantless search of the vehicle. The following portion of dashcam video is what caused this case to go sour.
I don't know if you already asked me, is there anything in there at all? Is there anything in there recently?
Whatever.
No, it is expired. No, you're not being harassed. It's police work. Simple question. That's all. So nothing at all? Okay. Whatever you need to do though, is you're gonna get your hands on the steering wheel and you're gonna go back a little bit so the dog can touch it. Okay? That'll be good. If you smell it, you can search it.
I know.
So why aren't you telling me if you smell it?
I don't smell.
Then why did you say you could smell it?
No. Did you see when you ran it?
I don't know who that is.
It's him.
I get that, but I don't know who that is. That's what I'm saying.
So he lying on camera. And that's crazy. That's crazy. Now, he said that he ended up finding weed on the dude, but that's crazy. Dude just lied. That's crazy.
So he's it looks like 1 or 2 fires for 30 days ago.
Okay.
Just because he has a prior record. That's crazy.
No.
Everybody, ready?
Officer Schmidtke admits to Officer Sharon Freund that he could not smell anything, and that the cause for the warrantless search was based off prior convictions. The canine alerted to the rear of the vehicle, and Mr. was arrested for possession with intent to deliver. However, on October 20th, all charges were dropped. In his police report, Officer Schmidtke wrote that he detected the slight odor of cannabis emitting from inside the motor vehicle, but in the dashcam video he admits to not smelling it,
No.
and seems as though he was encouraged to lie about it by Officer Freund to slip in a search.
Why don't you tell me if it's not?
I don't smell.
Because the search was without warrant by admission of the officer, the evidence would have likely been suppressed. Mr. went on to file a federal lawsuit against the city and both officers Schmidtke and Freund. By November 17th, Officer Schmidtke resigned from the department, and it appears as though Officer Freund is still employed. Mr. was awarded $80,000. The state's attorney's office failed to pursue charges against Officer Schmidtke for perjury, even though he lied on a police report and allegedly to a grand jury. Not all departments use dash cams and body cams, and until they do, protect yourself by checking out my recommendations in the description for dash cams of different values. Thank you for watching. If you have a video you'd like me to review, email me.
That is absolutely insane. That's why I bought a dash cam for my car, and that's why I have a phone mount. So if I do get pulled over, I'm gonna be recording with it, like with at least 2 to 3 cameras. I have multiple phones that I ride around with, and I have my dash cam. So I'm always gonna make sure I'm protecting myself, especially if I know I'm about to get pulled over. I go ahead and put my phone on record, face it towards the whatever side the cop. Cause you know they always want to mismatch which side they go to. They'll either go to the driver or the passenger side, because man, you never know what kind of cop you're dealing with. You never know if you're dealing with a cop who's actually just trying to uphold the law and fight crime, or you don't know if you're dealing with a cop who's just trying to fatten up his paycheck and just throw somebody in jail. You know what I mean? So protect yourself at all times. Make sure you got some kind of camera of some sort, and make sure you're always ready and at all times, because you never know what can happen. And a quick tip, especially for people who own iPhones, if you're recording a cop and they're trying to get access to your phone after you're done recording, and they unlawfully arrest you, all you got to do is cut your iPhone off real fast and click it 5 times. Click the power button 5 times, and it'll go into emergency mode. You know what I'm saying? And when you try to unlock it, you can't use your thumb, and you can't use your facial recognition. The only way they can get in is if they have your code, and you don't have to give them your code. Appreciate you guys for watching. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. I'm going to catch y'all in the next video. I'm gone.